Welcome to Rent TV, the canceled show. And today we're talking about Spotify. So apparently Spotify took off the monthly listeners count of their app and their platform rather. I wasn't necessarily against the monthly listener thing. I don't think that was necessary. I don't think that changes anything. Like, I feel like the monthly listeners kind of help you gauge who's buying and who's not. So it's very interesting that they took it away, because it seems like the numbers for music has been down for years now, right? And they're doing everything to mask it and make it look like it's not. And it's not like people are consuming music less. I feel like they are consuming music less. It's just that they're still consuming music at the same amount of time. I mean, at the same trajectory as before. I just think musicians have to compete with streamers, and I've said this before, streamers and everybody for attention. People are still listening to music. It's just they're listening to the music that they like. They're not just gonna listen, because now it's like if you got a favorite streamer, you got a favorite podcast, or anything else that you like to listen to, bro, you only have a certain amount of time to listen to the music music. So you're gonna focus on listening to the music you actually like. Where before, musician had your attention for the most of the time, for the most part. So because of that, 9 times out of 10, you might end up listening to songs you might not even really like. And nobody really listened to the radio before. Most people didn't really have access to just walk around, unless you had like whatever you had. People didn't really have access to walk around with like portable like music players. You know what I'm saying? Now you have access to every type of music you could find on your phone. So it's like you have to listen to the radio. So whatever is in the radio, even if you don't like it, you might end up liking it, or you might end up just listening to songs you don't even like because that's just what's on. Now you actually get to make a choice where it's like, I don't want to listen to that song. Most people don't listen to the radio, except for like older people. They listen to the radio still. Or if you're riding in someone's car in a space where you just have to listen to whatever is playing. So now it's like people only listen to the music that they actually enjoy listening to, like things that they're actually fans of. There's no space to listen to stuff that you might not like. And people don't even have the the zeal to even wanna like give a song too much of a try. It's like if they don't like it, it's like, bro, I'm not about to stay here trying to like it. I'll just go listen to what I like. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like there's streaming now. Add on top of that, there's streamers. Add on top of that, there's podcasts. Add on top of that, there's so many other things. So it's like that's what's really going on with musicians and music, and the industry just keeps trying to hide it and act like it's not happening. But in reality, musicians is just you competing with other people for people's attention. And if they're choosing not to listen to your music and listen to something else, bro, you got to figure something out. You know, eventually, like, all this label stuff is going to die down. It's going to die out, bro. Eventually, all this label stuff, trust me, it's going to die out. That's where it's headed. And they keep trying to prevent it, but there's no way around it. Because it's like, what's the point of having a label at this point, bro? What's the point? Like, management might still be around where, like, you know, somebody might need a manager, but a label, there's no point. There's no point. That's where it's headed. But as far as like, and there's so much buying going on, and it's like they're trying to take away buying to a certain degree, right? They're trying to take away buying to a certain degree, but every time they do that, it exposes the fact that, damn, they've been buying for a while. All they do is buy. Because you go to certain people's pages, right? This is where the monthly listener thing was kind of exposing things. You go to certain people's pages, you see their songs on Spotify. 10,000 views this song. 50,000 views this song. 30,000 views this song. And they just dropped it like a year or two ago, right? Monthly listener, two people listening to their songs, to their whole discography on Spotify a month. 2 people are listening to you. Telling me you got songs you just dropped a year ago or less than a year ago. Got 10,000 views, 14,000 views, 15,000 views. And you got 2 monthly listeners. You just dropped this song these songs less than a year ago, 2 years ago. So you know, okay, that's off. Those numbers are not right. Because I've seen numbers where it's just like someone who have like only 2-3 songs that done hit over like 1,000 plays, maybe 4 or 5, and their monthly listeners is still over 50. Is at 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Makes sense to a certain degree. It makes sense. We're just like, okay. But you telling me you got all these views and your monthly listeners is 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people? Something is off. So the monthly listener thing was exposing some of those stuff. And then now that it's gone, it's like you just go to someone's page and you just see, oh, they got all these songs with all these views. You think that person is really lit, but they're not really lit. You know what I'm saying? They're not really lit. Now, it might give some certain people an incentive to check their music out, but it's not going to make them like it more. You know what I'm saying? So it's very interesting. Like, I want to see where all this stuff is going, where it's just, when they do these things, they frame it like they're doing it for the artist and the art, but in reality, they're actually just doing it for the label and the corporations, because that's how all this stuff works. The artists don't come first. The art don't come first. The business comes first. That's why it's supposed to be the music business, where music is first, business comes after the music. But these people are in the business of music, where they flip it, where it's like the business comes first, and the music is whatever, because they feel like they could sell it whatever.